And now back to the good life with Jack Stevens and Jody Eisenhart on Livin Large.
Jody, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I had no idea that I would end up on the radio. The first thing I wanted to be, I wanted to decorate the clown cones at Baskin-Robbins ice cream. That was what I wanted to do, and I fulfilled that dream. Yeah. And then went on from there.
I actually used to sit around and I put records inside of books for some reason, and that was me being a DJ.
Okay, so you did know.
Yeah, I knew all the way back then. But not everybody has that luxury.
No, they don't, but we have experts that can help.
So we have in the studio Jessica Gibbons. She's actually one of the authors of Get Your Summer Strategy On, and it's actually how you can help your kids find a path to their career.
And you can never start too early, right, Jessica? That's kind of the point with this whole plan of yours, is that parents with kids in junior high need to be thinking about their college education or their career path, whatever it may be.
Yes, that's completely true. I hear some parents who think it's a little crazy to start early, but the fact is it prevents stress later. You start working with your kids when they're young, helping them look into volunteer opportunities, starting to inculcate the idea that kids do need to volunteer, do need to be community active. And then you also start introducing them to potential careers. What do you want to be when you grow up? Because the fact of the matter is, in today's economy, you don't have time to make big mistakes.
Well, I think a lot of people believe that the schools are going to just kind of guide them through their path, but that's not always the case. They're just there to show you the options.
It's very rarely the case. We have exciting programs in Texas, and we've been working closely with the Texas legislature on the new curriculum that's coming up in Texas. They're going to start helping kids find tracks in high school that move them along in a direction that's more career focused. For instance, they'll be able to look into science and technology or business and take classes that are along those pathways. But the kids have to make that choice going into 9th grade. And if they haven't done any pre-work, they might pick the wrong path.
Yeah. And so you all do a lot. I mean, you've written this book, Get Your Summer Strategy On, and you also wrote a book, Texas College Application Workbook, which people can get on your website at allinoneacademics.com. But you have crash course that's offered over the summer 4 times that helps students to really, really do the nuts and bolts of what it takes to get into the school or get into the career path that they want to get into.
Yes, absolutely. We actually run these classes 4 times during the summer that help kids write their application essays for Apply Texas, which goes to all the Texas schools, and the Common Application, which goes to over 400 schools around the country. And we help them understand how to create a college resume. I mean, a college resume isn't as simple as a 1-pager that you would send out for a job. A college resume can be 6, 7, even 10 pages, depending on what students have done. This is their one chance, the admissions committee's one chance to get a window into your life and your soul. Who are you? And so you really have to put together the best college application possible. And so in 1 week, 5 miserable days, we get all that done.
Well, it wasn't too horrible because we have Jordan Diemer here. She was in that course. And what was your experience? What did you think of it?
It was great. I finished all my applications, well, the Texas app and the Common App by the end of it, and I was ready to send them off to my schools. I got into my first choice school, which was Texas A&M, and I'm attending Mays Business School in the fall to major in accounting. And once I got in October, before anyone else got in really, I repealed all my other applications before I had even gotten the decisions on them because it was my first choice school.
And you really feel like the crash course that you took over the summer was key to making that happen?
Yes. The college application process is so competitive, and a lot of people I know who really wanted to go there and had their credentials to get in still didn't. And I feel like Jessica knows so much that other people don't about it.
And so, Jessica, you also offer a summer scholarship program for this crash course as well.
Yes, actually this summer, August 19th through 23rd, we've partnered with the University of St. Thomas for our second year, where we will bring in 15 kids who are highly qualified but just cannot simply afford our courses so that they can come get the same level of service that we offer to our regular kids. And it is fantastic. And we have students from last year's program who are going to Penn in the fall, who are going on full scholarship, Ivy League scholarships.
It's fantastic.
Amazing.
Now, you guys have been working very tightly with the Texas legislature, is that right?
Yes, absolutely. We've been working a lot with our Senator Rodney Ellis and other legislators, looking into the coming curriculum like we were talking about earlier, talking about the tracking that's going to be occurring so that kids, I hate to say tracking, that sounds negative. Instead, it's helping kids figure out which path suits them and moving them along on a trajectory that's going to help people become more able to contribute to the wonderful booming Texas economy.
And there are major changes. I mean, these are significant changes coming, right?
Yes, absolutely. Historically, you've taken a traditional 4x4 curriculum, which means you would take 4 basic maths, 4 sciences, etc. But you didn't have much leeway, much latitude in the courses that you were taking. And if you wanted, for instance, to go down a path to engineering and you took engineering math, that wouldn't count towards your graduation credits. Now they're going to help kids take classes that are more career-centered and get credit for them, making them more excited about college, more ready to go out in the career workforce.
If anybody wanted to get on board with that, where would they go to find that information?
Well, I would send them first to the State Board of Education website to check out the coming changes. But at the end of May, we will hear a lot more about what legislation actually passes. On our website, we keep people updated, allinoneacademics.com, and we keep a running blog to keep up with what's going on in the legislature. This is an exciting time.
Well, we've been talking with Jessica Gibbons. She is the author of Get Your Summer Strategy On. Also provides a really great toolkit for success for your student. Never too early to start. You can find out more information at the website she provided or also on our website, which is livinlargehouston.com.